welcome to my channel, The Woolly Hugs. And today we are going to make this beautifully textured men vest, and this tutorial is in size S with a finished bust of 40 inches, and it really looks very smart and it has a beautiful stitch and it's a very simple pattern. So let's hop right into it, and if you enjoy the video, please do hit the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon so that you're notified for my future tutorials. So without further ado, let's get started. The gauge for this pattern is 13 stitches and 10 rows with 7 mm hook. So we will start with our back panel first, and for this size, for L size, I'm going to chain 72. So you will have to check for your size how many chains you need to make, and I will meet you once I'm done chaining. And this is going to be the width of our back panel. So in case you want more wide, you can add more chains, and if you want lesser width, you can just make 70 or 68, just any even number. And after chaining 72, I will chain one more, and for our first row, in the second chain from the hook, this is our first chain, this is the second chain, and in the second chain from our hook, I'll make a single crochet, and single crochet in the next, and I'll be making single crochets across this row. So by the end of this row, I will have 72 single crochets. So carry on making single crochet for our row 1, and once I reach the end, I'll join you and then we'll move on to row number 2. So this is how it's going to look. So carry on making your single crochets. So here I have completed my first row of single crochets and I have 74 single crochets. Now for the row 2, we will chain 3 and turn our work, and this chain 3 counts as our first double crochet. So we will make a second double crochet in the second stitch, and we will make double crochets across. So work on this row making double crochets, and I shall meet you once I reach to the end of our row 2. So just simply make double crochets across like so. So here I have completed my row 2 and I am in my last stitch. This is where you have to be careful that you don't miss the stitch, last one. So this is my last double crochet. Now I'll again chain 1 and turn my work, and this chain 1 will not count as a stitch, so I will make a single crochet in the very first stitch like so, and then I'll make a front post single crochet in the next like so, and a back post single crochet in the next. I'll show you once again. For the front post single crochet, I will go back to this double crochet and come forward, yarn over, pull from the back and complete my single crochet like so. And for the back post, I will insert my hook from the back and from the next double crochet I will go back again, grab my yarn, pull up a loop and make our single crochet. Now again front post single crochet, go back the stitch, come in the front, grab your yarn, pull up a loop and make a single crochet. And for the back post, insert your hook from the back, again go back, pull up a loop and make a single crochet. So we will be alternating back post and front post single crochets. I'll show you once more. For the front post single crochet, you will go back from here and come out from here. So you insert your hook here, come out from here, yarn over, pull up a loop and make a single crochet. And for the back post, you will go to the back, come out in the front and then again go back, yarn over, pull up a loop and make a single crochet like so. So continue making front post single crochet and back post single crochet all the way across, and I shall meet you once I reach the end of this row. So I'm at the end of my row 3 and I'm left with 2 stitches. So I just made a back post single crochet. Again I'll make one last front post single crochet and I'll make a single crochet in this chain 3 from row below. And here ends our row 3. We'll chain 3 and we will simply be repeating row 2 and 3. So we will chain 3 and which will count as our first double crochet, and we'll make a double crochet on the next stitch and all the stitches across. So this is a very simple pattern. It's just a 2 row repeat, a row of double crochet and then a row of front post and back post single crochets. So just make a row of double crochets and I'll once more show you how we are going to do our row 4, that is of back post and front post single crochets like so. So here I've reached the end of row 4 and this is my last double crochet. Now I'll chain 1. This does not count as a stitch, so I'll make my first single crochet in the very first stitch, and because we made a front post double crochet previously, so we will make a back post double crochet on this one. Make that, we will insert our hook and we'll go back and bring our hook forward from this gap and go back again after the next double crochet, yarn over and pull up a loop like so and make a single crochet. We made a back post single crochet. Now we'll make a front post single crochet around this double crochet. So we will insert our hook in this gap, go back and come forward, yarn over, pull up a loop and make a single crochet. Now back post, we'll go back, bring our hook in the front, again go back, pull up a loop and make a single crochet. So we will just alternate front post single crochets and back post single crochet across. So it's a very easy repeat and this is how it's going to look, and you will be repeating row 2 and 3 for size from where we will start decreasing for our armhole. So work one row with double crochet and next row with back post and front post single crochets. Only thing that you need to keep in mind is, because you worked a back post single crochet in this row, in the next set you will start with a front post single crochet. So you will be alternating front post single crochet, then in the next set back post single crochet, in the next set again you'll start with a front post single crochet. So it's a very easy pattern. And once I've reached my armhole length, I will join back and show you how we are going to make the decreases for the arms. So I have worked 40 rows for my size, and now I will start decreasing for my armhole. So with the right side of my work facing me, I will simply chain one and make single crochet 2 together in the first 2 stitches. So I'll insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, again insert my hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops on my hook. So I decreased by 1 stitch on this side. Now I'll make a front post single crochet in this next stitch and continue across with the pattern till I reach the last 2 stitches, and then I'll decrease on the other side as well. So I have reached to the end of my row 41 and I'm left with 2 stitches. So I'll be making single crochet 2 together in the last 2 stitches as well. So this is the chain 3 from the previous row. So on top of the chain 3, this is a little tricky, okay, and now I'll single crochet both the stitches together. So we decreased on both sides in row 41. Now I'll chain 3 and turn my work. This is row 42, and I will decrease in the next 2 stitches. So this double crochet is our first stitch, and then the next 2 stitches I'll decrease. So I'll make a double crochet 2 together. For that I'll simply yarn over, insert my hook, pull up a loop and pull through 2, hold it there, again yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through all the 3 stitches. Here we are decreased once again, and now work double crochets across till you reach the last 3 stitches, and then we'll decrease on the other side as well. I have now reached the end of row 42 and I'm left with 3 stitches. So I will double crochet 2 together in the next 2 stitches, and I'll make a double crochet in the last stitch. So we have decreased in row 41 and 42. Similarly, we will again repeat this set one more time. So in row 43 I will again decrease. So I'll make a single crochet 2 together in the first 2 stitches like so, and I'll make a single crochet back post in the next, and then continue with the pattern, and again I'll decrease on the other side. So just repeat what we did in row 41 and 42 one more time. So there will be 4 rows of decrease in total. So here I have decreased on both the sides, and I started decreasing in row 41 and 42, 43, 44. So 4 rows I have decreased for the armhole, and now simply I will carry on with the pattern without any decreases, the way we were working on. And from row 45, this is row 45, from row 45 to 67 you will simply be following the pattern, and on row 67 you will be fastening off your back panel. So just continue working with the pattern as we were doing from row 45 to 67. So now I am done with my back panel, and I have worked total 67 rows. And now we will start with the hem, and with the right side of your work facing you, you will now be using 6 mm hook size for the hem, and I am using cream color. So I'll simply be joining my yarn on one corner of the, with the right side facing of my work, on the corner, like so, and I'll chain 10, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and in the third chain from the hook, first, second, third, I'll make a half double crochet, and I'll make half double crochets in each stitch across. At the end of the row I will have 8 half double crochets, and now I will slip stitch on the base of our vest or body of the vest. So I'll slip stitch in the next stitch and make slip stitch in the next, and again slip stitch in the next. So we slip stitched thrice, and turn your work and make a half double crochet in the back loop only. This is the back loop, this is the front loop, so half double crochet in the back loop only till you reach the last stitch, and you'll make a regular half double crochet in the last. This is the last stitch. I'm making a regular half double crochet in the last stitch, chain 1 and turn. Again you'll make a regular half double crochet in the first and half double crochet in the back loop only in the rest. This was my last stitch, and now again I'll slip stitch on the body 3 times. So slip stitched once, slip stitch in the next, and slip stitch in the next, and then again turn and start working half double crochets. So you will have to repeat it till the time you reach to the end and just fasten off there. You will be repeating the same process for the front panel of your vest. So once I am done with this, we will hop into making the front panel. So the front panel will be worked similarly as we worked on the back panel. Work single crochet row, then your double crochet row, and then alternate front post single crochet and back post single crochet, the way we worked on our back panel, till we reach to the point where we need to decrease for our armhole. And from there I will show you how we are going to work on our front panel. So continue making the hem of your back panel, start your front panel, and work similarly the way we worked for our back panel till you reach where you need to decrease for the armhole. And then I'll show you how we are going to decrease for the armhole as well as for our neckline. So I'm now I've completed my front panel. As it is, I did my back panel till the armhole decreases. So we worked with a pattern till row 40, and 41 to 44 we decreased on both sides for the armhole, and this is my row 45. Row 45 I have placed a stitch marker, and I have 58 stitches, and I've placed a stitch marker on my 29th stitch here. And now we will be starting our neckline shaping, so I will be working till my stitch marker only, and first we will complete the right side of the shoulder and then we'll start working on the left. So now we will only be decreasing on our neck side and will not decrease on the arms. We have already decreased for our armhole. So with the right side of the work facing you, we will start with the pattern. So I'll make a single crochet in the first, and I'll be making a front post single crochet in the next, a back post single crochet in the next, and I'll continue across till I reach to last 2 stitches where I have placed the stitch marker, and then I will decrease for our neck. So continue working across, and I'll join you once I reach to the end of the row 45. So I've reached the end of row 45 and I'm left with 2 stitches before the stitch marker. So I will be simply decreasing on this side by making single crochet 2 together in the last 2 stitches, like so. And now we will not be working across, we'll just return and work on the right side of our shoulder. So I'll chain 3 here and turn my work. I'm on row 46 now, and I will be decreasing, I will not be decreasing on this row. So we will be alternating by decreasing in one row and not decreasing in the next. So we will not be decreasing on this row anywhere. So just simply make double crochets across in each stitch. So I'm at the end of row 46 and I have made double crochets in each stitch across. I have not decreased for the neckline. And now again in row 47 we will repeat row 45. So we will start as our pattern goes from here, and once we reach 2 stitches before the end we will decrease in the last 2 stitches. I'll show you once more. So I'll single crochet in the first, and I'll make a back post single crochet in the next, continue across till you reach the last 2 stitches, and then we'll decrease on that side. I am now at the end of row 47 and I will these are my last 2 stitches, and I will decrease by making single crochet 2 together in the last 2 stitches. This is chain 3 and like so. We'll decrease again. I chain 3 and turn my work, and there will be no decrease on this side, so you will simply be repeating row 46. You will simply make double crochets in each stitch across. So you will have to repeat row 45 and 46. So continue across and continue working till row 67 by decreasing on the front side of your work and not decreasing on the wrong side. So now you can see how our V neckline is taking shape. So it's a very simple repeat of 1 row of decrease and 1 row of no decrease till you reach to row 67. So let's finish this off, and then I'll catch you once I start doing the other side. So I have completed my right side, and this is how our V neckline has taken shape. This is my last row, row 67, and I am decreasing the last 2 stitches, and now I'll simply fasten off, leaving a long tail which I will use later on to seam the shoulders. So now we will start working on the other side of the shoulder. So this is where my stitch marker is, so I will join my yarn on that same stitch where my stitch marker is, okay. And I'll chain 1, and now on this side we decreased on the end of the row, but on the this is my right side when I look at it. So on the left side we will be decreasing at the start where our neckline is. So I chained 1 and I'll make a single crochet 2 together in the first and the second stitch right there, and then I'll carry on with the pattern. So I'll make a front post single crochet in the next and a back post in the next. Like so. So continue across till the end of this row. You will not be decreasing towards the arms. We have already made the decreases for the armhole. So just complete this row as usual. This is our row number 45. So this is the end of my row 45, and this is my last stitch. So I'll simply make a single crochet in the last, and I'll chain 3. For row 46 again we will not be decreasing on the neckline, so you will simply be making double crochets across. So remember, on the wrong side of our work we are not decreasing, and on the right side of our work at the beginning of the row we will decrease. So continue making double crochets across for row 46. So I have reached the end of row 46 and I'll make my last double crochet in the last stitch. I'll chain one and turn my work, and now again we will be decreasing on this side. So I will single crochet two together in the first stitch. If you're getting confused, you can place a stitch marker where you decreased, and then I'll make a front post single crochet in the next and back post single crochet in the next. So you will simply be following row 45 for row 47. You'll decrease on the neckline and you will not be decreasing on towards your arm. So just follow row 45 and 46 till you reach row 67 and just fasten off, leaving a long tail so that we can seam the shoulders. So continue working on this side of your shoulder, and I'll meet you back up once I'm done with this side as well.
So with the wrong side of your front panel facing you and the right side of your back panel, we will now be joining our shoulders. So you can see this is the right side and that's the wrong side of the front panel, and with the help of a darning needle I will join the shoulders now. So with the needle we will be lining up both the panels, and I will go in both the loops of our first stitch from the front and back panel, and I'm using mattress stitch to join my shoulders. So you will be going through both loops of both the panels and simply sew it. So carry on doing this till you're done with the last stitch, and then fasten off. So now we are done with attaching our shoulders, and this is how it looks from the front. And we will be similarly joining our other shoulder the way we joined this one. And now I will show you how we are going to work on our neck ribbing. So for the neck ribbing, with the right side of the work facing you, we will join our yarn at the dip of the neck, and I've also changed my hook size. So I'm using cream color for my neck ribbing, and I prefer to make a knot. So now we will be chaining. Now we will chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in the second chain from the hook, this is our first, second, we'll make a single crochet, and we will make single crochet in all chains across. So you will have 5 single crochets, and now we will slip stitch on the base of the vest. So slip stitch in the next stitch, this one, and make another slip stitch in the next one, and turn your work. And now we'll make a single crochet in the back loop only. So this is the front and that's the back. So we'll make a single crochet in the back loop on our first, second, third, and fourth. And in the last one, the fifth one, we'll make a normal regular single crochet with both the loops on our hook. It's a little tricky. So now make a single crochet on this one, chain 1 and turn your work, and make a regular single crochet with both loops on the first one, and single crochet in the back loops in the next 4. Again we will be joining with slip stitches on the base. So slip stitch in the next stitch and slip stitch again in the next one. Turn your work and make single crochet in the back loop for the next 4 and a regular single crochet in the last one. Like so. Chain 1, turn. So you will be continuing this, and you work across the neck. So we start from here, we'll go across and we'll come back to this point, and then I will show you how we are going to attach the neck. So now I have worked across my neck. I will reach the end. I started from here, and I will simply stop my rows here, and I'll fasten off my work, and with the help of a darning needle I'll place this side over here like so, and I will attach this from here to this point, from here to here. So I'll show you how I'm going to do that. I'll place it over this line and I'll simply stitch it across. Like so. This is now how our neck looks, And now we will start working for our arm ribbing, and I haven't yet joined my sides. We will be joining the sides once we are done with the arm ribbing. So we will start from the point where we started decreasing for our arms, and then we'll work across up to our shoulders and continue working across till we reach to the point where we started the decreases for our on our back panel. So with my cream color yarn, I will join the yarn where I started my decreases. I'm tying a knot now, and I'll chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And again in the second chain from the hook, I'll make a single crochet, and I'll make single crochets across just the way we worked on our neck ribbing. So you will have 5 single crochets in the end, and now you will slip stitch on the base of the vest. So slip stitch in the next stitch, and slip stitch again in the next space. Turn your work and make a single crochet in the back loop only 4 times, and make a regular single crochet with both the loops on your hook in the last one. Chain 1 and turn, and you will simply be working in this manner till you are done and you've reached the back of your to the decreases of your back panel. Work in the similar fashion on the other side as well, and make the arm ribbing on this side, and then we'll hop on to joining our sides. I have now reached to the end, that is the back side back panel, and now we will join the ribbing. So with the front and back panel lined up and with the wrong side of the work facing me, I will be joining the ends with slip stitch or single crochet, whichever way you prefer. So I am making single crochets, so I'm going in both the loops of both the ends, and I made a single crochet in the first one. This is my second. So 5 single crochets you will work to join the ribbing like so. Now we have worked both sides of the ribbing, and now I will show you how to seam your sides starting from the hem. So first we'll use the cream color, and then I'll change the color to gray to match my vest. If you're doing it in one color, you will continue using the same color. So with the wrong side of the work facing you, you will start from the hem, and I'm using the cream color, and with mattress stitch Just the way we joined our shoulders, we will be joining our sides. So first I'm joining with the cream color, and then I will switch my color to gray. So now I'm done with my cream color, and I'll switch my color to gray at this point and work up to the underarms in the same manner using the mattress stitch. So now I'm joining my gray color. And I'll make a knot, and I'll start joining both the panels similarly that the way I joined the hem using the mattress stitch. So continue working on the sides till you reach your underarms, and then you can fasten off and weave in all your ends, and we will be done with our vest. So once I'm done attaching both the sides, I will show you how our vest is looking. And if you enjoyed making this vest, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you're notified of my future tutorials. Thank you so much for coming by and making this textured vest with me.